Good morning, guys. It's Rachel Castille. Today's topic out on my walk is what mountain has to move in your life. Has to. Has to is a decision. And for me, it's fear. I will not live in fear anymore. And also, I will not hide what God has called me to do. I'll share a story from yesterday. I was on an incredible training. Jillian Murphy is my sponsor's mentor, or more so her coach. I guess mentor is all the same thing. So yeah, Kelsey Little is my direct mentor, and she's been getting coaching from somebody outside the network marketing space. And it's a really cool thing. She was like talking about having the way you present yourself to be actually what you are. And it dismantled a lot for me. That with network marketing, it's been easy to almost like try to rebrand network marketing as something else because of different people's perception, things that have been said about the industry. And so it was just very liberating. I changed my bio. I'm like, I'm a network marketer. That's what I do. When you try to put yourself under something else, it don't fit. Like, I'd rather have clarity in what I'm doing, clarity in my mission, that the effect of my voice and what I'm doing is clear. I want that to be very apparent what I am. So that was part of it, like the dismantling of any area of my heart where I'm hiding, where I'm trying to appear is something I'm not, when clarity is available in what I'm doing. So I'll start with that because that's like a present revelation for me, that I want to continually do that I'm clear in what I say, I'm clear in what I am, I'm clear in the mission of what I'm doing. And yeah, so some mountains that I personally want to come, I would say, out of agreement with, therefore that they can move, is fear in my life. Any type of part of myself that wants to, hi, good morning, that wants to hide what I'm doing, hide my voice, my beliefs, any of this. That's what I'm refusing to live in alignment. That's why I make myself uncomfortable every day. I'm coming in the park, and then God is like, God is showing me the boldness that I have is meant for the world. And this is how I experience if there's a part of my heart that still wants to shrink back. And that's what I'm done with. So I don't want to do that anymore. And yeah. So also, I'll just speak a little bit about my company too. So with Enagic, in finding this company, I found literally the best marketing business online, long-term, short-term, in every way you look at it. An absolute like game changer in the income that you can make, in the products, and the impact of the global impact I'm able to make, and the people that are being drawn, that are joining me in this business. I'm so excited for you to meet. Even our newest business partner, you'll get to meet her soon. And man, it's beautiful seeing how God is connecting people from all different countries. And yeah, I'm so excited about that. But yeah, the opportunity that it is has absolutely changed my life from day one. I've already been blessed to make over 5,000 in the first month, and it's only going up from here. So good morning, how y'all doing? And yeah, man, I'm so excited though. I'm so blessed to be where I am. I'm so excited to be on this mission. I want to continue every single day to articulate it to you guys. And something else God's been speaking to me about is embodiment, continuation in what I'm doing. That it's not that what you're saying isn't powerful. It's the checking in with the environment to see if you're doing the right thing or not. That's the thing that God is cutting out. God is wanting us to be rooted in his voice, rooted in what he assigned us to do, and that we don't check our passion by our environment. And that is the tangible exercise why I see God kept confirming to me to keep walking in the park, so that would be highlighted in my heart, that I'd see the part of me that wants to tucker down, that wants to match, blend in. So it's that continued message of like stopping the conformity in my heart. And yeah, so that's what I'm up to today. And but yeah, what is that for you? Like, what is the thing that you can tell if it broke off, your life would change? Like, it's your responsibility to move that mountain in your life. And you have to become aware of what that is. And then it's a choice to say, I'm done with this. When you're done with it, that's when it'll change. And I'm literally, it's like the new identity. The new identity. You can walk in it when you choose it all the way. And that's why, like, I'll even continue. Some of my yesterday topics, I feel the repeating of myself is something I've seen is a very good thing. I'm going to keep layering the same message. Is you can birth the movement that you're meant to have in the world if you continue in it. If you speak the word. If you be about it. It's like letting yourself be crucified for the message that you carry. And by crucified is really dying to everything else in it. It's like, okay, I will be what I am, and I'm ready for whatever that brings me. I'm ready for what comes with it, because that's my portion. I'm supposed to, quote unquote, I'm supposed to be dealing with the objections that comes on my actual path. It'd be crazy to be avoiding my actual path to not address and be there for the things that come up. So I guess the word I want to speak over you is you are capable. You are capable. You're so capable. You're so capable for what you're actually assigned to. You're so capable. And that's when we take responsibility. It's not going to be somebody else that's going to set me free. I have to choose that freedom. I have to choose that I'm done living up under something when I've been given the authority to live above. So what are you resting under that you waiting for the world to move that out of your way? Nah, it genuinely is something you're responsible to move. There is freedom. There is so much freedom. And literally, guys, I'm going to walk it out. I'm going to walk it out. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I got places to go. I got, that's funny, people to see, problems to solve. I'll say problems to solve. And that's my responsibility. So I'll ask you, what are the problems in your heart that you're meant to solve? What are the things that you're made for? You are a solution to the world. You have to know that. Your realest identity is you're sent to earth to solve something. What's the mountain you're to move in your family? What's the mountain you're to move in your generation? That's your responsibility. That's your responsibility. And you have to get in alignment to do that. Good morning. So yeah, you have to get in alignment for your assignment. You have an assignment, and you got to get in alignment to walk it out. And you got to look at what have you been allowing to keep you in a small place. What have you been allowing in your life? Because I'll say, for me personally, the mountain has been suppression of the self, suppression of the passion, suppression of joy. What is that? Why am I doing that? Why does that benefit me? Does it serve me anymore to do that? Does it serve where I'm going to suppress my joy, to suppress my passion? No, it does not serve me anymore. Maybe there were seasons where hiding was how I got by. It don't serve my life anymore. It's unneeded, it's unnecessary. So that's the self-awareness that's needed for you to see, what am I partnering with that's keeping my destiny in my future instead of my present? My impact has to do with me being willing to be me, to see what I see and to speak into those things. My destiny is connected to my willingness to be her now. Impact is now. Am I willing to be her now? Am I willing to see what I see and to speak into it? What is in the way of you doing what you're called to do? Literally, it's good to laugh at it. It's good to laugh at it. What is in the way? Literally, I'm doing it every single day. Like, I haven't been, but I realize, like, I keep getting this specific word. I have to do what I have to do to get free from the fear that I lived under for so long. Like, I literally refuse to, like, let stuff steal my joy anymore. Like, I will not. Good morning. Yeah, I will not allow that anymore. What is the scary thing? You have to face it. Like, it's your responsibility. Nobody else is going to do it for you. Nobody else is going to do it for you. If what God has shown you looks far away, ask yourself, God, what is my true identity? Because my true self will just run right into what it's made for. It's literally now. It's now. That's my heart, to stir you in the now, to stir you in what you're created for. Hi, good morning. Literally. Like, I remember when I was in Galveston, and I was feeling like, I'm literally a blessing. Why would I hide the blessing that I am? Why would I put it under a bushel? Like, why? Do you know the effect you can have on people if you live unlimited? If you live uncontained? Literally. You can literally just laugh at whatever has been there. I just release freedom over you. I release freedom. I release freedom. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Literally. There's so much freedom right now. Like, why does God not manifest in our situations? Why does God not manifest in our lives? Because he lives inside of you. Are you letting him out? That's where God is. God is inside of you. So you have to let go and let God flow through you. That's how God touches the world. Through you. Your actual divine nature. You're made for a divine union, an unbroken fellowship, that literally you are the assignment of God to the earth. You are the change you've been looking for. You have vision for it because it's your part to play. The part that you can see most vividly that needs to be done in the world, the thing that needs to be handled, it's going to pass through you. It may not just be you, but God will also align you with the people. That's part of the letting go of control, is that you align with lots of other people because God is putting us all together for the work that is in alignment for us. That is how God does it. So when you let God flow through you, when you're obedient to your part to play, then you'll just look up and I know you're like, hey y'all, what's up? Oh, okay. Y'all on the same path? You got the same heart? How cool. Like how I said, when we said yes to Kenya, we didn't know nobody. Now we do. It's 3 years later. And now God has just absolutely brought people who have the same mission, same heart, in alignment. We have another couple that's literally moving with us next year. We're going there next month for 3 weeks. And that's all God. And then, as we said yes to that, God brought provision. God brought an incredible couple that have now given us a place to stay for the whole 3 weeks. A guy who has like a big missionary mansion that we get to stay in just saved us a ton of money, offered us drivers. Like, so the point is, like, the provision comes after you say yes. Like, once you're willing to do what God called you to do, like, everything else will just show up. Everything will pop up in your life. So, literally. And that's what God's showing me. Are you willing? Are you saying yes? Will you let me flow through you? Because it's me in you that moves the mountain. When you partner with who I say you are, you'll know that you're the one to move the mountain. It's us seeing ourselves as tiny is our greatest, like, I'll say sin, which is separation consciousness. So yeah, when we see ourselves separate from God, then when God tells us, hey, I want to do this through you. Hey, go over there and do this. You're like, I can't. I'm little old nobody. I'm little old me. I can't do it. So the issue is the consciousness. The issue is seeing ourselves as little bitty. And it's just not true. It's more so my unwillingness to be who I've always been. My unwillingness to deal with my unwillingness to be what God said I am. So it's more like, it's about trust. It's literally about trust. It's about surrender. So I don't say this to condemn you, but literally, God is so good. God is so worthy of your trust. You're going to love the freedom that comes from you living as you truly are made to be. Yes. I bless you, Grover. I like what you said. You have to speak it into existence. You literally have to. It's a choice. It's a choice of heart. It's a choice to declare. You're either going to move the fear out of the way, or you're going to leave it there. If you leave it there, then you're just like, let's live together, fear. You can have my couch. You can have my living room. Fear decides, I want the bedroom too. I want the bathroom too. And you're like, okay, well, I'll live in the kitchen. I'll just live in the kitchen then. He's like, I want the kitchen too. And now you in the garage, in your own house. So literally you have to see it for what it is, or you'll never break free from it. So until you can see, like, oh my God, I gave my whole house to this thing. It literally just stole my identity, stole my value. So yeah, when you get sick and tired of it, that's when you've chosen to move it. And I'll even say, you have to stand by the vision that God gives you. If God shows you what you're called to, you have to live by it. You have to stand in agreement with it. That's part of it. A mountain might come and try to move you. Sometimes you have to be still. Sometimes you have to be resolved. Other times you have to get up and move certain things. So if God shows you where to be, that's where you need to be. Yeah, so it's a mix. It just depends on what it is that you're experiencing. It could be just being faithful, where God tells you to be faithful. Or it's evicting things out of your life too. So, yeah. It's an ebb and a flow. It's an ebb and a flow. It's being able to hear, what is God saying to me in this moment? What do I need to see? What am I being taught today? What am I being taught in this moment? You can lock in and think, today is everything I planned. God's like, yeah, the first half, I did instruct you in that. And then I had some spontaneous curveballs I was going to throw at you to see if you really were surrendered and if you'd follow me. So that's a big part of it too. Hi, good morning. So yeah, look, I'm telling y'all, there's so much joy and surrender. I made a choice today. I'm done with fear. As I turned on this camera, and there's just so much life. Like, there's so much beauty. Like, do I want to discover the beauty of all the people that are actually out here, working out, running, getting their walk in, choosing new things in their life, stepping into new things? It's like you can either feel like you're out of place in certain environments, or you're like, this is where I'm meant to be. This is so cool. I like being around people like this. So that's part of the lie. Sometimes when you haven't been living in your identity, you think the people that are actually where you want to be, you think like you're an imposter. You think, I gotta hide. I'm out here walking, but I need to look away and contain myself. Like, why? It's literally a lie. Like, you're literally made to be a depositor and a receiver in every moment. And it's just like simple joy, like eye contact, like, hey, what's up? How y'all doing? Like, it's just beautiful. Like, I'm seeing people start to interact with each other all around me too. It's just cool. So that's the beauty of what is actually available. So it's actually available. Yeah. So literally, guys, yeah, what is it for you? What's gotta move? You can feel it. You can feel it. It's literally something inside you that's like, this is in the way. There's more for me. There's more for me. There's something burning in me. And for me, it's literally, I made that my joy would freely flow and ignite. I'm not supposed to be attached to what people feel, their initial response, any of that. I'm supposed to stay in alignment with what I carry, with what I have in a moment to give, and to give it. I don't need to doubt it. I don't need to doubt, like, I doubted my directness, but my directness is love. Like, hey, you can be direct as long as you don't have an expectation of some type of reception and of some timeline. Like, if what you are is good, if what you are is a blessing, it doesn't change. What you are doesn't change by the reactions of other people. It's like, literally, that's what I'm learning, and that's what I have to push through. Like, that is a mountain. That is a mountain I will not live under no more. It's like, you know what? I am good. I'm a blessing. The life that I carry is good in every single environment. And to check in, it's more about being in tune with what God is illuminating in my heart, what God has shown me to give. So it's about living in tune, and that you grade yourself. You grade yourself by what God has assigned you to do, not by reactions. And that's when you're set free. And that's what I noticed, like, for me. I noticed that I was very much suppressing my natural being because I took on responsibility for things that was never my responsibility. So I was blaming myself for stuff that was never mine to carry. And that's why, as I tune into God, as I hear God's voice, God is like, Rachel, be free, be free, be free. I've already made you free. You just have to, like, until you go and occupy the space that you're created to live within, you literally will be unfulfilled. And it's really not anybody else's fault. It's literally unfulfilling because, like, I'm hiding from the way I'm created to be. I'm hiding from, like, when you think about every gift that we have is for other people. So if I literally contain what I am, there's no fulfillment, because it's like a lamp that, like, refuses to put the light bulb in. They will live unfulfilled because they're literally made to be a light. Like a lamp that, like, breaks off the switch and be like, no, last time I turned that on, something bad happened. I won't risk that again. Like, literally, they will live confused their whole life. They end up in a junkyard somewhere. And that's how I feel, like, about humanity. For the most part, if you don't ever get in alignment into, like, literally what you're made to be in community, you will literally hide out somewhere. You can be delusional. You can literally rationalize a bad turn, call it the light, and you're in the deepest form of darkness ever invented. And you're calling it the light, and you're trying to recruit people to come over there too. It's like, that hasn't profited you. It only makes sense to people in the dark. So you look for people who are in a greater form of dark, so they'll think that your light is light. But you're actually hiding from your own identity. You're hiding from your own alignment. And that's the darkness I'm here to expose, because love shines lights on things so that they be liberated, so that they be set free. And I know how terrifying that can be whenever I'm still totally yoked up with my illusion. I don't want to put it in any space where it can be seen as something other than the conclusion I've come to. And that's the importance of listening to the voice of God. I didn't get to where I am from just being smarter than other people. No. I watched my own understanding take me in all the wrong directions. I saw it take me. You can't see what's leading you if you don't want truth. You think you have the truth. And I watched it take me into pride. I watched it take me into trying to be validated, trying to be accepted. And until my heart said, no, I want to see, I want truth. Then that's the only time I actually invited the light into my life at that level, that I could experience what God actually wanted me to see. That's the only way. And so yeah, it wasn't my understanding that got me to where I am. It was as I surrendered to God, that stuff started to break off of me. God began to show me that His light is love. His light is for my freedom. His light is for me to discover what He created me to be. How can the creation define itself? We weren't meant to define ourselves. We were meant to know the one that created us, so that we know our function, that we know why we're here. We know the gifts we carry. We know how to share that with the world. It literally requires talking to the one who made your blueprint to find your path. That's why I never want to pigeonhole a person, but I also know I am made to move people. Those that are meant to walk with me, I am made to stir you. I am assigned to stir you every day. And that's something that God is teaching me right now. To rise up, to be faithful to my assignment. My assignment is connected to other people's assignments. And God will be the one to reveal that. It's not my job to make someone walk out their destiny. It's not my job to make somebody believe. But I can pave the way for them to hear God clearer. I can be confirmation. I can illuminate. I can share wisdom. And then they can get their clarity from God. That's my part. But yeah, so God is teaching me that I have things that God has deposited in me that I am responsible for. I'm responsible to be the voice that I'm made to be on the things that God has put in my heart to do. And yeah, and any mountain in the way must move. Any mountain in the way must move. Any mountain in the way must move. Literally. Yes. So I'll talk about in business, my vision for business. I am meant to provide for a lot of people. I am meant to fund a lot of projects. I'm meant to go to Africa. I'm meant to break chains off of Africa. I am meant to raise up people all over the world to do what they're assigned to do. That they have the resources, the provision to accomplish the things that they're assigned to do, and that they can pour into other communities that need the resources they're the investors for. Anytime you don't do God's will, you miss out. Anytime you're not where you're supposed to be, you miss out. I'm not saying that God can't redeem that. I'm not saying that God can't work it all for your good. But that's the conviction I live in. That's what I know. There are people who are meant to walk with you. There are people you're meant to partner with. There are people that in the depths of their being, paths cross. I didn't choose my husband, God did. I love my husband, but I'm making a point that that's how good God is. That's how beautiful the plan. God literally knows this is the exact person that's meant to walk with Rachel at this level. This is the exact person who's meant to stand in Rachel's life this way. And this person's going to be this type of person in Rachel's life. They're going to support her in this way. You have to know what you've seen for one is for you too. God has an incredible plan, and it's worth waiting on. It's worth believing in. And no matter what you wade through, if you desire God's will in your life, it will be brought to pass. You just have to trust that's the goodness of God. That's how good God is. Like, no matter if you feel behind, if you feel like you made a bunch of wrong turns, like, God is so creative, man. God is so good. I'm so thankful for my life, because you know how much compassion it's given me for people? If I can make it through it, you can too. Like, literally, the level of delusion I lived in most of my life, my God, if I can be set free, you sure can. I'm telling you, I was so straitjacketed, it's indescribable. Those that knew me, Lord, the amount of lies that held me, God literally showed me how to surrender out of them. But God will prove trustworthy, and God will guide your path, and God will show you that not every light is there to shame you. Some of them are there to set you free. And that's the path. God puts people in your path that play a part. It might just be they're a safe place for you to say the thing that seems true to you, and it gets shown to be a lie. It's like, oh, that was never true. That's not who you are. You think you're ugly? God's like, no, you say that in a certain environment, and that lie breaks off of you because you had a safe place. That lie lost its power. The next thing loses its power. The next thing loses its power. The next thing loses its power. And then it's all rendered like powerless. Like, literally, you walk in an environment and all the people that literally oppress you, had power over you, they start tuckering back into their little caves going, hey, get away from me. And I can start to not be offended by that. It's not personal. They don't like the light. They don't want to be seen. They don't want to be seen for what they're still operating in. And there's no condemnation in that. I literally have been operating in stuff that when I get around certain people who carry light, I'm like, oh crap, they can see me. They can see me. And I can start to know, oh, the light is good. The light is good. The light is my freedom. God, give me discernment of who I can trust. Give me discernment whose light is love and whose light is shame. Right? Some people can only see the things you've done wrong so that they don't feel as bad about the stuff they still doing. And God has better community for you. Like, literally, I think the message of the hour is don't settle. Don't settle. Yes, it's uncomfortable to move. Yes, it's uncomfortable for change. But, like, you know, your quality of life could be so much better. It can be so much better. Yeah, your impact is suffering because of the environment you put your roots into. It's like, literally, there's water you'll never drink because you're not where you're supposed to be. You're not where God wants you to be. You're meant to live so full, so overflowing, and it takes certain avenues, certain paths, certain alignments to get your water moving again. Like, literally, I've been assigned to walk in this park because I needed to get over the fact that I was so concerned about everybody around me. I had to stop caring. And I watched myself fall off of coming out here, and then God put me back in it. Like, literally, like, you gotta get where God knows. Your choice could seem like wisdom, and it's actually you protecting the thing that you're afraid to give to God. So you're saying, no, I'll just stay over here. No, I can do it from over here. I don't have to go where God told me to go. And, like, it's the reason you're stuck. It's not moving because you're not obeying. And I don't say that to condemn you. I tell you, there's so much freedom available right now. Like, literally, if you want to be free, the plan is already built. The plan is already built. Literally, the plan is already built if you'd say yes. The plan is already built if you'd say yes. Oh, there's so much grace. There's so much grace. There's so much grace for you. What is grace? It's the strength. It's the empowerment, the equipping for the task at hand. If God assigns you to it, there's grace. Oh my God. Yeah. So what is the mountain? What is the mountain that has to move in your life? What is the mountain that has to move? What's the thing that's been sitting on your back that you've been afraid of, that you've been avoiding, that you've been saying, no, that ain't for me. Oh, I can't do sales. Oh, I can't talk to people. Oh, I can't speak in public. Oh, I can't do what she does. Oh, I can't do that. That ain't for me. Hey, is the fire burning? Is the fire burning? I know we're not all assigned to the same things, but you are definitely assigned to the world. So what is your part to play? Where are you meant to be? I'm telling you, a lot of people try to pigeonhole their giftings into a church, and that was not what it was meant for. It was not meant for that. It was meant for the community. It was meant for the community. Where are you meant to be? What part are you meant to play? Who are the people you're meant to support? Who are you meant to come alongside? Come on, come on. What is it? That's a big thing that God has done in me. A reworking of every gifting, a reworking of every vision, every implementation of the calling. A reworking of how conditioning has told me where I'm supposed to exist, and not the voice of God. Is the voice of God leading what you're doing? Or is your fear? Is your fear of man determining where you go? I literally am telling you, like, I feel it. I either can go with fear or I can say no. Do I determine where I'm gonna go if I'm gonna be around people or not? What if God wants me around people? And what if my decision making is, where are the people not at? Okay, that's the safe place. That's where I'm meant to be. Over here, tucked away. Nobody can influence me. I'm safe now. It's like, well, why do you live in a vulnerable consciousness? Why do you believe that you're vulnerable? You're not. You gotta face those things. That's the mountain. I'm not vulnerable. I'm not a victim. What's in you can't affect me. I have the right to have boundaries. I have the right to say no to anything and anybody. And I can say yes to the good that you carry. I can say, fill me up. Yes. Bring it on in. Bring it on in. I receive it. That's love. That's pure. That's good. I receive it. And that other thing right there, nah. I don't want that, but I bless you. I bless you where you are. I see you. That's how we're supposed to live, discerning. We're supposed to be living open, where we can be poured into, and where we can give, and where we can say yes, and where we can say no. We are free. We are not vulnerable. We are not victims. I can see and I can love. I can say no. I can say yes. I'm able to have boundaries. I'm able to flow by the Spirit and know my part to play in any situation. I'm not vulnerable. There's no reason to hide. There's no reason to live in fear. There's no reason to not live in the light at all. There is no reason. There is no reason. There is no reason. It's not worth it. It's a lie. It's an illusion. And that's the thing. I was created to be truth. And I will continue to be the truth that I need to be, that people hear what they need to hear. I am assigned to what I'm assigned to. That is my part to play. That is my part to play. To be obedient. To be obedient to the assignment upon my life. And that's what I'm going to do, guys. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to face my mountains. I'm going to push them out the way because I'm assigned to them. What mountain are you assigned to? Your quality of life isn't supposed to be any lower than anybody else's. And quality doesn't mean what somebody deems quality has to be what quality is to you. No. Quality is alignment. Quality is what you're meant for. Quality is the gifts that you have are in full expression where you can exchange and give. You know, if you're meant to be an admin, are you doing admin services? You know, are you receptive to the people around you that can help you be a better admin? Like, that's the give and the receive. You got to be able to say yes to what you're called to do. You got to be able to say no when somebody tries to put you into something you're not made for. So it's not about grading papers or comparing, oh, your life is better because you have a jet and you do this. Like, okay, if it's in you, let that awaken that within you, and you say, oh, I can have the thing that I'm meant for. Fulfillment comes from you knowing what you are and walking in alignment with it and just letting it multiply, having the impact you were born for. Comparison loses its power completely in that place. So that's what freedom is. Freedom is when you don't look around and say, oh, I literally could pull this excuse. This is the thing God's breaking me out of. I can look in this park and be like, nobody else is live. I'm weird. I should not be live. Oh God, I shouldn't be doing what God assigned me to do because I'm the only one. I'm the only one in this environment. You see that? That right there has got to break. Oh, you should be quiet right now because everybody's quiet here. Oh, you're out of place. Like, no, my calling doesn't come from people. I have to do what God has called me to do. I have to do what God has assigned me to do. I can't judge myself by anybody else. I'll mention this. Bless her. I'm so thankful for the people that God has put in my life. But somebody had told me as I was expressing, I was like, I got to be bolder. I'm seeing that I need to do this, this, and this. And she's like, you're already bold. You're already showing up bold. And I'm grateful for that confirmation. It helps my heart, that affirmation. But like literally what I've seen, I know I'm holding back. That's something I have to like speak for. I have to continue to walk that out. I can't shrink myself because somebody has already affirmed the gift, but that don't mean that I've actually let go and let God use the gift yet. I'm letting it be visible. I used to suppress the gift so much that I thought I could go completely undetected. I tried to go completely undetected on what my gift was so that nobody could ever call me on being out of alignment because you can't even see the gift. I hid it. I buried it so deep. I built a house on top of it. So it's been a journey of letting the gift come back to the top. And then now people can call me on it. Like, Rachel, you know you need to be over here. You know you got this in you. So people be like, I'd be like, oh, pray for me. I need inner healing. They're like, Rachel, you need to pray for me. You need to let go and let God come through you. You already carry it. You already got it. Oh, you think that a moment where they're like almost falling over. I had this moment that was like a real realization to me. I was walking up to this lady and I'm like, she's a powerful woman of God. And she starts just like, whoo, she starts feeling so much. She like had all this joy breakout. And she said, Rachel, you think this is me? It's you. This is your presence having this effect on me. And like back then I had so many limiting beliefs. I was like, whoa, really? But that's what God is showing me is like, the more I get in environments, I'm letting what I am be seen. And then now I have to listen to what God is saying about what I carry, what I'm meant to give, and to listen to that and let it out, let it flow. That is you can't shrink your assignment by comparison of the people around you. You have to stay true to what what you know your part to play is. You have to get, I'll say it this way, it'll haunt you forever. You won't be satisfied. You won't be satisfied because what you're made for, you said no to. Can you imagine? What you're made for, you said no to. No condemnation. I said no to what I was made for. I said no. I was like, no, the risk is too high. The risk is too high. I can't deal. I need to go back. It's about time for me to head back to my car. But, yeah, I said the risk is too high. I can't handle what's going to come with it. It's not true. It's not true. There's a realization. You got to say yes. You got to listen. Number one, don't covet. Don't covet. You don't need to covet. You need to just say yes. You need to listen. You need to get your assignment, your mandate, your anointing, and say yes to God. And everything that is yours will come into your path when you're ready. When you're ready for it, God will pour it out. And I was out of alignment in more ways than one for a long time. And I was trying to launch my own calling in places it wasn't meant to be. God brought me back into alignment. Yes, there were seasons for certain revelations that I gained about myself. But in the end, every stage you have to move. Every stage you have to pivot. Every time to grow, there's another level. There's another level of surrender for you to walk in the fullness, to walk in what this season is here to teach you. That's the way it is. And yeah, God is so good on your behalf. And yeah, I just bless you. I bless you. And it's seeing what is the mountain for today that you need to say no to, that you can move out of your way. And picture the moving is coming up higher. It's coming up higher. You can float above it. And think of it being moved as in it's just you come out of the realm of it. That's how I'm saying it. You come out of the realm of poverty. You come out of the realm of fear. You come out of the realm of intimidation. You come out of the realm of darkness. You come out of the realm of delusion. When you let the light in, you come up higher. You live from a higher place. Yes, I'm in the same environment. This is the same park I was in yesterday. And fear don't have its hold on me. I can hear the voice of God in all situations. I can hear the voice of God in all situations, in all moments. There's such a stillness and such a peace. I'm passionate. I'm on fire. I'm passionate. I'm on fire. But I hear the little whistle in the trees. Presence is so powerful. And you can know the power of your presence. You're at peace at all times. You're at peace in all things. You're not moved. You're not shaken. So I bless you with that. I bless you. I bless you. I bless you. Have an amazing day today. And I will see y'all on the next video.